So this is the Bahamas. We left our mooring ball, come over here to Staniel Cay Marina to get some fuel. We waited about an hour and 15 minutes while 2 other boats in front of us fueled up. We're told you just have to wait your turn in line. Sitting idled in the current and the wind for an hour and 15 minutes. Finally, we are now up on the fuel dock. And the power is now out at the fuel dock. Meanwhile, we shall sit here and enjoy the sun until the fuel dock is back up and running and we fill up and head on down to Rudder Cay and Musha Cay and Cave Cay and all those keys down there to kind of wrap up the latter part of our trip in the southern part of the Exumas here. Bahamas life. You learn to laugh, take a deep breath, and keep moving forward. And so with a full tank of fuel and patience, we're setting our sights on Rudder Cut Cay. Because out here, the journey is just as unpredictable and beautiful as the destination. This is where I'm supposed to say, so we sold everything, ditched the 9 to 5, traded our Labrador for a life jacket, and sailed off into the sunset. Turns out we're kind of attached to our Labrador, and our Doodle, and yes, even this temperamental poodle. Join us on this journey as we navigate our version of the American dream, and maybe inspire you to chase yours. Part of that unpredictability is the weather. It's summertime in the Bahamas and a squall can pop up or disappear at any moment. The route from Staniel Cay south is a 30-mile journey, which today we decided to take slow in order to both save fuel and take in some of the most beautiful waters and islands we'd seen thus far. As we cruised south, we made mental notes of a few spots to revisit by dinghy, like Cave Cay and Musha Cay. The dogs know when we're getting close to dropping the anchor, and they make sure to get a front row seat. We chose to anchor here for its convenient proximity to the area's attractions. But once we settled in, we realized it might just be the most scenic anchorage we've ever called home. If you've been following our channel, you know that when we travel with 3 dogs, the first priority after anchoring is always the potty break. Hey guys, what you see? For this island, we had to keep the pups on leashes, as beach access was limited to the high tide mark, with some pretty serious warnings about crossing that line.
Oh, sorry.
With the business taken care of, it was time to head back to the boat for lunch. This right here is called a pizza cracker. It is invented by our family. It's a club cracker topped with a pepperoni, a little bit of pizza sauce, and some Parmesan cheese. It's a delicacy. Not the most satisfying lunch, but it was what we needed, fast, because we were ready to get out and explore. Like we're in Hawaii, guys. The dogs are always ready for an adventure, so we brought them along. But this was certainly a new experience.
I don't like it though.
Huh?
They don't like it though.
He's like, I'd be scared. She is petrified. Bro, look at the sand. That is so cool.
Oh look! Look out!
The hole. Whoa!
Caves? Check. Next on the list, snorkel with a mermaid. But first we had to wait our turn and confirm we were in the right spot.
We could just swim over to it from here.
Probably. If that is indeed it, but I told you those people wouldn't be in the water anytime. There's certainly something there, so we'll check it out. Ah, the iconic David Copperfield Mermaid. The one we'd heard so much about. Which was a little deeper down than we expected, and we're not yet the greatest freedivers. Either way, Copperfield Mermaid, check. So the start of this trip, it was filet mignon. What was some other things we had? Stroganoff, asparagus, chicken and couscous, just good stuff. At this point of the trip, we're running low on supplies. And you can see this here. That is Kraft mac and cheese with hamburger. That's what's for dinner. For the record, I happen to love our mac and cheese dinners. As we settled in for the evening, we talked about all the adventures we still needed to check off the list so that we could make sure we did all the things for this anchorage. But is it all really about a checklist? For us recovering type A's, sometimes it's hard to remember that it's not.
Missed the boat again, Ivy. What happened?
We all, dogs included, have FOMO. Always worried we're missing the boat to some grand adventure.
You want to try again? Say, get out of the way, guys. I'm coming on. All right, Ivy, your turn. Go. Yeah.
The trouble with FOMO is that in our fear of missing out, we run the risk of missing what may just be right in front of us. We had watched so many sailing videos about this area that it was overwhelming trying to do all the stuff and see all the things. But we were up for the challenge. So next on our list, the Musha Cay Sandbar.
They are so happy to be on land.
I can't believe Yogi was even running. Oh, no.
Always by my side, aren't you, buddy? Almost as good as the walks back home.
This place was incredible, yet because we weren't here at exact low tide, the FOMO in me kept nagging, making me feel like I was missing out on an even more amazing experience.
Oh, it's like purple on the bottom.
Show it to Ivy. That's how ridiculous FOMO can be, tempting me to miss out on what's right in front of me right now. This is what the Grinch's dog does in the summer when she's on vacation. Does that dog have a name?
Max.
Max. Hey, Max.
She is Max.
She's like, this is how I was meant to walk. If I only had thumbs.
And just like that, Musha Cay Sandbar, check. Another one off the list. It was time to move on. Next on the list, David Copperfield's private resort.
Where are we going to next?
I want to go back.
If only I had thumbs.
If you've not heard of this place, the rate is $60,000 per night, with a minimum of a 5-night stay.
There's some kind of big structure in the back there you can see.
Privacy and exclusivity are the name of the game here, so we couldn't exactly get the best view. Either way, Copperfield Resort, check.
Not too shabby.
That is so cool.
With the pups a bit worn out, we headed back to the boat to drop them off and grab some gear for our next items on the checklist.
Well, so we've been enjoying a night and a half here, I guess, a day and a half at this anchorage. It's been peaceful, quiet, and beautiful, but if you look behind us, somewhere there, oh, I see him. We might have a new neighbor coming in. You know, it's like we like the privacy, we like the seclusion, but it's not our land, it's not our ocean. Can't blame them for wanting to come back into this beautiful spot.
We had even more neighbors arrive, so we decided to give everyone some space and head out to check a few more items off the list. Snorkeling the caves?
Check.
I bet they still work.
I'm sure they're always working. Hey, that is nice.
Darby Island, Goat Key, Faith Hill, and Tim McGraw's private estate. Check, check, and check. Could it be that too much checking things off the list was getting exhausting?
Kayakas are full of stuff. Currently, we're floating away. Thank you.
The dogs are never thrilled about being left behind on the boat, so we made the call to spend the rest of the afternoon right in our anchorage. No list, no plans, just being.
There is not a breeze anywhere near right now.
Turns out we had some pretty cool stuff to see right in our own temporary backyard. Out here, it's incredible what amazing things you can do and see when you stop trying so hard to do and see amazing things. But FOMO is hard to overcome, and as we enjoyed our evening, we couldn't help but plan the next day's checklist. Eat. You can't go paddleboarding until you eat. We have one dog that eats his food in about 30 seconds. We have two other dogs that I don't know why they take so long or what their issue is, but they take all day to eat their food. We've taken them to the beach to go to the bathroom on paddleboards this morning, and Yogi's already there doing his thing. These two, we just can't get them to eat. Roxy, you can't go paddleboarding until you eat your food.
Yeah, difficult.
Well, these two won't eat their food. Yeah, they're too concerned about what you're doing over there. I got the lift platform down if you want to come over to it.
He's like being difficult. Stop, Yogi.
Yogi, right over here.
Yogi,
Come on.
wait.
Wait.
Yogi,
Right here. Right here.
Yogi.
There you go. Come on. There you go. Look how easy that was.
You think they'll eat?
They don't seem to
Go
want
eat
to
your
eat.
food. Where's your food?
You
Come
can
on,
see,
Ivy.
they're
Ivy,
probably.
no. Ivy, no.
She's gonna go for it.
Ivy, no. Ivy.
Holy crap.
I see you. Get up front, buddy. Ivy, get up
I
front.
wouldn't be surprised if this one comes swimming after you.
Who's Roxy?
Mm-hmm.
Aww, that's a cute shot. Oh, she's sitting back to back with you. She's sitting back to back with you. It's sweet.
It seems that on this morning, FOMO of rides to the beach was keeping Roxy and Ivy from being able to eat.
Your turn? Hey, Yogi, you're on my foot, and you've already been. It's Roxy's turn.
Get off, Ivy.
Off, Ivy.
Off.
Off, Ivy.
Ivy, get off.
Right here. Roxy, Ivy, right here. Right here. Ivy, get off. Go. Go. Okay, you can come over here. Ivy, you gotta get off, my friend. Hey, will you call Yogi up there real quick?
Come on, Yogi. Come on, Yogi. Yogi, you're in the way. Ivy, get off.
Come on,
Ivy
Ivy.
off. Ivy, get
Ivy
off.
off. Come on, Ivy. Oh, yeah.
Good job.
Close call. And this is a simple bath after just a beach walk to go to the bathroom. If it was a true beach day, this dog, you know, you've seen her rolling the salt and the sand and be the mess that she is. But this is just after a morning potty break on the beach wash. Another day, another list to check. So we loaded up our gear and set out to see and do.
I've never heard of a barracuda biting anybody.
I have.
Yeah,
They do bite.
I wonder if there's anything to snorkel under there.
That barracuda has me not wanting to snorkel here too much.
I'm more scared of barracuda than I am sharks.
Me
I am too. Like, it depends on the shark variety, Presley. I ain't wanting to get in with no tiger shark or nothing.
But a
No.
nurse shark.
But a nurse shark.
After the nurse shark tried to eat my camera.
Yeah, that was not very nice.
Echo! Echo!
I want to see a bat again.
This is a lot bigger than the other caves, huh? Build your house back in here. Floor caves? Check. But then something changed. We decided to forget the list and just do whatever we felt like braving the waters with a barracuda. What are you finding?
So. Found this. Found this.
Small barracuda. I said it was a bonefish, but I'm not quite sure.
Barracuda.
Ah.
So you scared it away.
We spent the afternoon just dinging from spot to spot, seeing what we saw, doing whatever we wanted, like checking out abandoned marinas. Thinking there might be some fish or something back here. I guess if there's no boats, there's no fish, huh? Or sharks. But eventually we just headed back to hang out with our pups.
Hi. Can we get these?
Kennedy,
Brian.
what are you cooking?
Ramen.
And why is that?
Because that's what sounded good. I'm
Oh.
starving.
And we're out of just about everything. You know when you stub your toe, then you stub it again, then again, and again? That's boat life. That is boat life. Sometimes literally, I do stub my toe a lot, and sometimes figuratively. Like continuing to want to check things off a list because of FOMO, stub toe, when all you really have to do is be present in the moment. And when we actually manage to pull off this being present thing, well, that's when some pretty incredible moments tend to happen. Come on, ride that train and ride it. Come on, guys, you can do it.
It's moving to the left of Emery. You see it?
She sees it. Roxy, she just literally jumped off the boat, got on the paddleboard and said, I'm going. So she swam out to them. Both girls are out there snorkeling with turtles. Karen's got them watching them. Ivy's overseeing and I hear her watching, and Ivy's downstairs barking because she's pissed off too that she's not out there. So today we had all these big plans. We were going to go to the Ribbon Sandbar. In the sandbar, the tide wasn't out far enough, and we were going to go snorkeling, and it was a little too rough and too much current, and we we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. We had all these plans, and then we come back here to the anchorage, and we're just chilling out, and we had lunch, and next thing you know, somebody sees a turtle, somebody jumps on a paddleboard, somebody grabs their snorkel gear, and then the dogs are going, and we just had this amazing afternoon. And so sometimes it's the unplanned in life, certainly in boating, but it's the unplanned that become some of the greatest experiences.
over by the reef. I came back to the boat to wait for Mom. And I swam there, but without like flippers or anything, and I came back. And I have breath. I'm hungry.
So we have salami, pepperoni, cheddar, parm, the goat cheese.
Marty's dripping.
Havarti, no, that's Havarti.
No, it was your
White cheddar,
glass.
hickory oak white cheddar, and then just plain old Kobe. So, and some nuts, and some chips.
Bug apple tea.
Have a photo of my lips.
Tell me where to put it.
Put it below your nose.
Below.
Below your
Below.
nose.
There you go. I think it's the lighting too.
Brian has decided to get them all.
Thanks for joining us on this journey. If you've not yet subscribed, it'd mean the world to us if you did.
You might want to scoop back some, Brian. There you go. There you go, buddy. Aw, you so cute.
Until next time, here's the fewer checklist, more moments, and the joy of missing out.